So, the G1 Supercard just got announced about 2 weeks now. I'm a little bit late on this news, but I wanted to give my thoughts anyways. And it's an MSG, WWE's old stomping grounds. So, Ring of Honor just put out a video, like 2 weeks ago. And, wait a second, did I just read that right? Yeah, it's on the same weekend as WrestleMania, in the same city, on the same night as NXT Takeover Brooklyn 5000. So, oh boy. So enough with the rambling. This is really, 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 really good. Um, just in general for indie wrestling. This could take Ring of Honor from being your buffer between low bingo hall indies to mid-tier indie where Ring of Honor is to like Impact and WWE. This could take them above Impact even and to WWE's level. They can finally take that second biggest wrestling company spot in the United States, which I think they have been wanting to do for a long, long time. Not saying Impact is on fire right now. Slammiversary was one of the best shows of the year so far. It got me back into watching Impact Wrestling after many, 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 many years of not even wanting to touch it. Impact's on fire right now, and WWE should be scared. They have two huge indie corporations, or not indie. I can't even. I won't. I will call Ring of Honor indie. I think they're still not there yet, but Impact is not. They're owned by a huge company. They're owned by Anthem, and Ring of Honor is getting to that point. They're owned by Sinclair. They have all the money in the world. If they show Sinclair to invest them, I think they will. And WWE has three wrestling promotions now that they have to look out for. And one of them just took over their biggest building they sell out every year. I think it was 58 years, I think, WWE has had that building. No other wrestling has ever entered it. And Ring of Honor and New Japan have finally got that spot. Now, granted, this isn't just a Ring of Honor um, event, and as much as I would love it to just be Ring of Honor, they do need the Kenny Omegas and Tetsuya Naito's and the Kota Ibushis to get them to that point, because I'm sure they'll put on some great matches. Now, the next problem is, will the public get to see it? Probably not. They'll probably tape it and then put an edited version, because streaming from Madison Square Garden's a lot of money. I don't see it being live. I see it being kind of a house show, which is fine. You're still selling out Madison Square Garden, and that's why WWE has really just stopped doing network specials. I'm pretty sure it's cheaper. But yeah, so as far as we know, WWE still has that December deal, so they'll be in there before. They'll be there before Ring of Honor goes in there, because it's over WrestleMania weekend. That'll be a great weekend of wrestling. I think that'll be one of the greatest, because not only do you have Ring of Honor and NXT going in at the same time, you then have WrestleMania, which, honestly, maybe nothing compared, especially the way WWE's been going this year. It's been a really, really bad year. You're going to have NXT and Ring of Honor in the same weekend, and those will blow WrestleMania out of the water. Especially if the G1 is televised, or we at least get to see it. If that is televised or live streamed on Honor Club, oh Lord, it's gonna be awesome to watch. Now, yeah, it's just gonna be. It'll push NXT far too. Like, I trust Triple H and whatever he wants to do there. It'll push them really far. It'll be a really good day of wrestling. And then WrestleMania will look like crap, because like it does every year. In every Big Four, NXT is always better than the main product, which is fine. But now what I want to get on to is who's going to be there. Well, Ring of Honor has, like I said, you'll have the... Granted, I think don't quote me on this. I'm pretty sure Omega is signed through a long time. I think he did sign on big contract, so he's not going anywhere soon. Hopefully the other guys stay and don't jump ship to WWE. I can't believe I'm saying that, but like WWE has so much talent and they've just thrown it. I don't want any of the indie guys to even attempt going there at this point. Maybe later. Like a person like Kenny Omega could probably go there and be an AJ Styles, where he's an indie darling. He puts in the work. He can adapt well. He will easily go far into the main product, but that's a different video for a different time. Who's going to be there? Well, Ring of Honor decided that they are going to reach out to CM Punk. They offered him a contract. It seems like, well, what's his name said he's done with UFC. So now it's up to CM Punk himself, and he went on an interview right before his MMA fight in UFC 205. No, it was not 205. It was like 215. Whatever it was at Chicago. I don't watch UFC. Obviously, I wouldn't know. And he went on and practically just said, no one has actually offered him a contract yet. No one has said, hey, here's who you're facing, come wrestle for us. They've just kind of been like, we're here for you. And this is the first time I think he's ever getting a real contract offer, even if it's for one fight. And I'll be honest, I think he could do it. I think he will do it. Obviously, if we're in April and he isn't doing it, this looks really bad. But I think there's even a chance, because he's doing a meet and greet all-in weekend, I think, because it's in Chicago. There's a chance he could wrestle there. Do I think? I think they're going to save... It'd be better to save him for Madison Square Garden. And I don't think he's going to... Because All-In is independently owned, or is independently promoted by Cody and the Young Bucks. So I think there's a higher chance that he'll wrestle for Ring of Honor before he wrestles All In, but you never know. So we could have CM Punk have a dream match and have CM Punk and Kenny Omega, and that will be one of the best matches of all time, hype-wise. Obviously we don't know, but that'll be a really good hype match. That'll sell out. That'll sell out. If you can get CM Punk to headline, that'll sell out Madison Square Garden easily, I think. So you have those. You have whoever else Ring of Honor wants to pick up. You don't know who's going to leave WWE from where we are right now, SummerSlam season to WrestleMania. They do their yearly layoffs. Sounds really bad, but we may see people leave and jump ship to either Impact or hopefully Ring of Honor. That'd be really good. Just stack the card up with former WWE superstars and go against them. But yeah, that's about it. I could see Jericho being there, and then it's a G1 Supercard, so obviously it seems like from their promoting so far, it's going to be Ring of Honor against New Japan, which I'm fine with that. I mean, that'd be nice. So, a good week of wrestling. I want to give my thoughts. This part was unscripted. I just wanted to kind of go on a ramble. I just want to get this out. Well, bear with me. My editing was a little bit off. I'm using Adobe Premiere now, and I usually use you guys have seen one video, but like in older YouTube stuff, I usually have used Sony Vegas. That's what I'm really good with. But because they updated it and it's just easier and cheaper to go with Adobe Premiere, I was like, whatever. And I tried it. I really like it. I like it a ton more than Sony Vegas. It's easier to use in my opinion, and I can do more effects and it looks professional. I obviously don't need a lot of editing because you guys can just look at my face, but like yeah, this is already ragtag because I have my iPhone up here and that's how I'm recording this. But yeah, it's been 8-minute ramble. Yeah, man. Between this and All In, indie wrestling is going up there, and at a point I can't even call Ring of Honor indie. But I have one more point. Because of All In, it's the first ever indie promotion to get over 10,000 since WWE. There hasn't been a wrestling promotion that's been able to do that successfully. Between All In and then MSG, which can hold a ton more than 10,000 people, Ring of Honor is going to be put on the map. Because even though they're not helping Cody promote All In, I definitely see if All In goes well, people will be like, I better check out this indie stuff if they promote All In well. And then through there, they can learn about Ring of Honor, and then boom. casual fans know about Ring of Honor and hear that, oh, they're selling out Madison Square Garden. Well, they must be pretty good, you know? So it'll get more casual fans in indie wrestling. I don't know. Obviously, us hardcore fans are going to have troubles with that, but it turns more casual fans into hardcore fans, so I don't know. Positive and negative. But it's been this episode of Wrastle Time. Obviously, this is the first video since the intro video. I've been busy, and I did record Money in the Bank reviews, but I never got them up. So, yeah, that was a waste of my time. I'm not going to put those up. They're outdated. I have one about TakeOver and the other one I tried to attempt, but I didn't do it. Now Extreme Rules has passed, the July pay-per-view, so I don't even worry about it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I literally just milked this out to the 10-minute point, and yeah, talk to you guys later.